Hey everyone, Weston here with the Hidden Gibbon, and today we have a request. This one from one of the guys in my play group, from my friends that I reconnected with, and his name is Keith. He wanted to see how I would build an Elsha deck, so let's get straight into it, right? And hopefully, Keith, I did a good job here. So Elsha, Threefold Master, is a blue-red-white commander that is a 1/1. His trample has prowess, and whenever Elsha deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 white monk creature tokens with prowess. So we're going to want to pump her, or them, and we're going to want to get our damage in, make some monks, and then Spellsling to just overwhelm our opponents with those monks. So let's take a gander, shall we? So I threw in Bergie and Electro in here. And yes, I know, it's a Spider-Man card, but it's a good Spider-Man card. So Electro, kind of like Bergie, so you don't lose unspent red mana as steps and phases end. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you add a red mana. It also has flying. And when it leaves the battlefield, you may pay X if you do, or when you do, he deals X damage to target player. So if you have a bunch of red mana banked up, and somebody like swords him, you can nuke somebody right there. Bergie, as we know, whenever you cast a instant or sorcery, whenever you cast a spell, you get a red mana, and until end of turn, you don't lose those mana. Then we have Balmor. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, creatures you control get +1/+0 and trample. So that way, all those monks you're going to be spawning, they're going to get some trample. We have Bria, Riptide Rogue. Prowess, other creatures you control have prowess, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, target creature you control can't be blocked. Also a great thing to do. We have the other Elsha in here, Elsha of the Infinite, has prowess. It's a 3/3 for 5. You may look at the top card of your library at any time, and you can cast non-creature spells from the top of your library. We got Esper Sentinel in here. We got Flamehold Grappler. First strike, and when this creature enters, copy the next spell you would cast this turn. When you cast it, you may choose new targets for the copy. Goblin Electromancer makes your stuff cost less. Lies Hexed from Final Fantasy has prowess. Non-creature spells you cast cost 1 less. And as long as you've cast 2 or more non-creature spells this turn, Lies Hexed has double strike. And you know, honestly, I might make a commander deck out of her, because blue-white Spellslinger prowess seems kind of interesting. Kaikar, Wind's Fury, is a 3/3 burb, and it has flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you make a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying, and you can sack a spirit to add a red. Monastery Mentor, it has prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you get a monk with prowess. So if you have this and your commander out there, you're going to get so many. Narset and Light in Exile, creatures you can draw prowess. Whenever it attacks, exile target non-creature, non-land card with mana value less than Narset's power from a graveyard and copy it. So if you pump her up with prowess, you can copy some pretty big busted stuff, not only out of your graveyard, but your opponent's. We have Stormcatch Mentor, makes things cheaper, has prowess. Stormkiln Artist, it gets treasure when you play spells. Tygum, Master Opportunist. He has Flurry, which is whenever you cast your second spell each turn, copy it, then exile the spell you cast with 4 time counters on it, and if it doesn't have suspend, it can suspend. So it will cast the copy, and then the original will be suspended. Third Path Iconoclast. I actually play this in my VV deck on Arena, because I am a bad person. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you get a 1/1 colorless artifact creature token. We have Varen, Voice of Duality, Magecraft. Whenever you cast a spell or copy an instant or sorcery, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, it gets +1/+1. If you casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes a trigger of a permanent, it triggers an additional time, so your prowess stuff will double trigger. VV, because it's Spellslinger, and VV is just best in class. Oh, also, I heard that VV is getting nerfed in Arena. And then Zada, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets Zada, you target every other creature that it could. For our sorceries, this is pretty fun here. You can copy your Zada with your right of replication, and yes, all the copies of Zada will die, but imagine all of those monks with prowess. Imagine. We have Artful Dodge. Target creatures unblockable. Blasphemous Act. We all know what that does. Crash Through. Creatures you can control gain trample. As you can see, a lot of 1-drop spells in here. Cantrips can't be blocked. Jataxian Probe is essentially free. Mana Geyser gets you mana. Jessica's Will gets you mana. Past in Flames gives all your stuff flashback. So you're going to pile up this mana between your Burgi, the Electro, your Jessica's Will, your Mana Geyser, and your Vivi, and you're going to then use like Past in Flames here to flashback your cheap spells. We got Ponder, Preordain, Treasure Cruise, which you can delve, and Windfall to refill your hand. Slip Through Space is also in here. Target creature can't be blocked, draw a card. So like a lot of these draw a card to replace themselves. The way I built this is kind of in a way to mimic my Blanca deck that I want to turn into CEDH, where you're trying to refill your hand and just splurge everything out and just overrun with all these cheap spells, right? Chroma's Will's in here for protection and overrun. We got Brute Force +3/+3, Cerulean Wisps. It has a negligible effect on it, but you can untap a creature and it draws you a card. Consider draws you a card. Crimson Wisp gives something haste and becomes red, draw a card. Defiant Strike +1/+0, draw a card. See, Expedite draws a card, gives haste. Fist of Flames, draw a card. Till end of turn, target creature gains trample. Monstrous Rage got banned in standard. We got Deflecting Swat, Generous Gift, and Flawless Maneuver. These are pretty standard ones. Let's look at the non-standard. We got Leap, target creature gets flying, draw a card. Legion Leadership, until end of turn, double target creature's power and it gains first strike. You can also play it as a land. Opt draws a card. You know, we got Path in here. We got Swords. Then we got Psychotic Fury. Target multicolored creature gains double strike till end of turn. Draw a card. We have Rebellious Strike. Again, another little pump spell that replaces itself. Shelter. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn and draws a card. Shadow Rift. Giving Shadow. Shadow is this creature can block. This creature can block or be blocked only by creatures with Shadow. So unless they have Dothi Void Rocker out there, you're going to do pretty well. Titan Strength, Teferi's Pro. We're only running 3 artifacts in here. We have Arcane Signet, which you could just drop this for Soul Ring, but I kept Arcane Signet in here because it taps for colored mana. We have Skull Clamp, and we have Biden Nathassa. Biden Nathassa, of course, is when a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card. Skull Clamp, you can clamp your little monks to draw some cards, refill your hand. Curiosity, Steel of the Godhead, and Rhystic Study for enchantments. Our lands, we have Attica Ways, Arena of Glory, a pretty standard package. We are running 12 basics in here. We are running fetch lands and some of the check lands, the shock lands. We aren't running duels in here, but of course you can always upgrade this how you see fit. Like if you have duels, throw them in here. Just replace like one of each of the basics to throw your duels in here. Other things that you can do is if you're doing Spellslingers where you're drawing a card, you can drop a Niv Mizzet the Firemind in here since we have Curiosity. You could put Ophidian Eye in here. There's lots of different things that you can do to kind of alter the deck, right? Like you can, Curiosity can go on Vivi, it can go on any number of your other creatures. But that is it for Elsha the Infinite. Keith, I hope I did a great job with this. I hope it's a little bit interesting. It's blue, red, and white with this particular commander is great for Spellslinger, as you know, as most people know. But as always, I am Weston with the Hidden Gibbon, and if you have a commander request, drop it in the comments, and I try to do my best to have those up within a week. Some are a little bit more tricky, like in the submission form. There's one that I just won't be able to do because I have tried. I have tried so hard for my viewer Alex, but I can't figure it out. So, alrighty, friends, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful